Morning. Click like, click share. This is Sugar. This week is November something of the other. Anyway, wanted to say something to you. This, if you see my videos from this morning, that's I was taking care of something because my neighbor over there keeps stealing my packages because he know that I'm trying to sell stuff, and the vendors send me stuff to look at it and whatever. So they stealing my packages, they going in my mail. The cops don't want to do nothing because they in on it. And so now I hear, if you watch my video, now I hear that I can't have company. So that's what I'm wondering about. I'm like, because me and my ex-boyfriend was getting into it, and he kept telling me, "Oh, Reyes, along with everybody else, because Averine is always coming up with something. Averine Bryant, she live in eight Matthews. She's always coming up with something because she wants to seem important in my life. So this morning I went outside because I'm missing stuff, and Hutchinson, my neighbor in seven, he works for you. He works for the post office. I didn't know that. I thought he was a mechanic because he always fixing cars. He always running his little business on this block and want to use up all my parking spaces. That's how everything began. He want to use up all my parking spaces, but he works for the post office. He steals all my packages in the post office and send it to his house. And all the packages that come through UPS and this, he gets, he knows the guys and stuff, so they deliver my stuff to his house. So there's Reyes, FedEx or whatever. So anyway, I'm minding my business this morning. Miss Bryant's daughter came out. I ain't say nothing to the young lady. I went over to Hutchinson House and looked at the vehicle, whatever, because they running a car stealing ring around here. Cause Reyes in Two Matthews, that's his business. He is into the cars and he's into the mob. That's why he keep telling people he's part of the mob. And his ex baby mother knows cops on the thing because she's also part of the mob because they're Latin kings, Latin queens. So they're part of the Gotti Association, blah 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 fucking blah. Anyway, they're running a car stolen thing. So if you look at any of my videos and you see any car on this block, it's been stolen. That's why they keep their stuff on the lives behind gates. They steal people's cars, mess up the VIN numbers, just like they stole the house. So it's not only houses they stealing, because all these houses on this block, except mine, they just walked in people's house and lived in it for a couple of years. And the Gotti people and their people and Reyes people and all these other and Vilmene people, they work in the building department downtown Brooklyn. So they be doing all the doctor work inside the building department. The Gotti people up in Long Island, they be changing people's deeds. So watch out for your deed. Make sure you keep thing on your deed now, because they try to do to me and your bank accounts. So anyway, so the people up there, the mob people, put everybody in this house and changed the deed and gave them the deed. They've been living here a long time, so it was supposed to be somebody's corporation, and he put the family in charge. The family started having other family members staying in. Now they want to act like they own it. So this morning I went outside. I'm taking pictures of the thing because these people keep stealing my stuff. So to send to, I'm writing my letters to whoever, that can help me. Lo and behold, this motherfucker come outside, tell me, "Oh, I better not see your son come on this block. Your son can't come on the block." So I said, "Oh, that's it." So you probably told my ex-boyfriend that. So now you're telling me to tell my son that. So you're telling me every time you see somebody come in front of my door, you threatening them. Because my baby father came here a couple of weeks ago. And Hutchinson's son rolled up on him and tell him, "Oh, he got to move his car." So I went outside. I mean, he's no punk, but, he did. So anyway, I went outside. I said, "What's the matter?" And he was telling my baby father move his car. So I told my baby father, just park in front of my thing. So I thought that was it. He wanted, so it comes to find all these neighbors around here who's in the coke game and who's in the drug game. I'm not in the drug game. I'm not down on any people like that. That's not my business, But I know how to mind my business because I come from the hood. So anyway, they all in the drug game. So now Alvarine Bryan don't like me, and all of them don't like me. They want to pass it along that I can't have no guests. Oh really? Oh, so that's what it is. So that's why every time you see somebody in front of my house, you get to know them. So you threatening people, Miss Alvarine Bryant. Eugene Reyes, because how I found out, Reyes people told me. He told me, oh, I better not see your son on this block. I'ma fuck him up. Really? He's coming this weekend, motherfucker, I told him. He's coming this fucking weekend. Let me see you do you. You can't have no guests. Oh, really? So that's what you're telling everybody. So that's why all of y'all so eager to find out who comes in front of my door or in the back of my door. Oh, because you threatening my guests. Oh, you think that's how you're going to be doing it? No, you're not. You're not going to be threatening my people. Then you want to run to the crooked cops and tell them, because they setting you up and telling you to tell her she can't have no guests. Or, sorry, just in case I'm accusing wrongly. Or all of y'all want to get together and think, oh, how can we get Miss J, Sugarheads, from having any kind of social activity or social life. So now, if you see a car roll up or a person roll up in front of my door, you want to threaten them. Bet. I want to see who's the baddest motherfucker that go approach anybody that comes to my house in front of me. Because the last time my doctor came here, Hutchinson, he works for USPS, followed the lady from here. And then all of a sudden her car started messing up. These are the kind of shit that these people do. And these are the kind of shit that the cops don't want to, they don't want to do nothing about it. So when they said defund the cops, at first I was not with it, but now please. Because all of them fucking crooked. All of them think they can walk around with their badge and scare some fucking body. And they make you lose your job, but you're not supposed to make them lose their job by telling the truth to the public. I don't give a fuck what connection you got. I don't care what fucking mob you into. I don't care what gangster you think you are or is. Shoot me in the fucking head because I'm not going to shut the fuck up. I'm not. You're not going to scare me for the rest of my fucking life. You're not going to pigeonhole me. You're not going to threaten my son. Because all the time they're trying to get me to tell my son stuff so they can say, oh, he's part of it. No. It's just me. You understand? Because they done ran and said, oh, she talking about my kid. No, because I took a picture and so happened their kid was in the picture because that's what they was doing. I was trying to get pictures of them to send it to the authorities because they're asking me who. Every time they're in a shot, they want to bring their kids in the shot. So if I take a picture of the kid, they want to say, oh, she's taking pictures of my kid. She's threatening me. Yeah, you a punk ass because you want to take pictures with your kid all the time. So finally, I got him by himself, and I got the video, and I got his face because you want to threaten me. And this is just not now. This been going on for years, I heard. Because I'm wondering, why every time, or if my ex-boyfriend is telling me, blah, 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 I don't understand. Yeah, you want to threaten my family? Okay, fine. So anyway, this block, Matthews Place, Brooklyn, New York, every car on it, except mine, but it's not on here now, because I drive a white Benz. And it's not, and somebody up the block have one. I'm down the block. Okay? Somebody on Avenue N parked up his Benz, his white Benz. That's not me. I'm lower down. So anyway, yeah, they all in the game. Listen, I'm not no hater, but they want to hate on me. They trying to cock block me from making money or whatever. They want to fuck with my shit. They want to mess with my car. Even people on YouTube I watch, they want to go after the people because they see these people are receiving gifts and stuff. Yeah, these grimy motherfuckers. You live in Brooklyn, New York. You fucking calling people or trying to get somebody in fucking Texas, in fucking Maryland, fucking Washington. You telling people to go after these people or fucking down in Atlanta. You understand? For you a grimy motherfucker. Yeah. Then I order like some boots and stuff like that. You're going to call the vendor and tell the vendor to make it your daughter's size. Yeah, this is how his kids, Mr. Reyes and Miss Alvarine and all of them get their gifts. They want to track you down on your phone and see what you're doing so they can order their size. And the cops ain't doing shit about it. And they want you to call them 911 so you can inform them of things you're doing so they can track you down and act like you did something. So they can find out your business so they can try to make some money for their organization. You understand? So anyway, I wasn't talking to Miss Alvarine this morning. I was talking to the guy across the street, the Indian guy, because he threatened my son. Here she comes. I ignored her all morning. I ain't said nothing. They was in front of the door when I first came out. I just went out my gate and did what I had to do. I ain't say nothing to them. So just because I ain't say nothing to them, she wants to make it seem like I'm coming after her. I'm talking to the guy all the way down here. She's all the way up there. I'm talking to him all the way down here. Here she comes around the corner. Oh, I'm calling the cops for her. I'm calling the cops for her for you. And I'm like, bitch, mind your business. I'm talking to him. Why you in on it? Ain't nobody said nothing to you because she wants to go to the cops. Oh, she's fucking with my kid. She's messing with my daughter. She's messing with this. Meanwhile, her son's all cracked out now, I heard. You understand? Take care of that, Alvarine. Go take care of that. You know, because she wants to sue me because, you know, my legs, I'm doing the suing. I'm you know, the thing. So she thinks she can get some money off of that. You know, she's trying to create shit. I'm trying to ignore her. She went after my grandmother. She went to my grandmother's hospital. She don't know nobody in the hospital. And I went there late one night and she's there. She ran out because I said hi to the nurse. She ran out the room. I saw her for myself. So it's not hearsay. I saw her trying to hurt my grandmother. You understand? So that's why I stay in my house. Because I don't want to cause no problem. But ain't nobody going to stifle me and tell me what I should and shouldn't do. I'm not messing with you. I'm not touching nothing. But you want to take my packages. You want to steal all my shit. And then you want to cry boo-hoo and tell them I'm doing it and I'm the problem. Why? Because it's all 60 of y'all against me? So it's going to look like, yeah, it's really her? No, it's all of y'all. It's all of y'all. Check their records. All of them. Yup. They trying to sell all the stuff that I'm selling. They calling the vendors, oh, don't sell to her. Sell to me and I'll sell to her. So I can make them. Because they always see packages coming every day. Every day they used to see packages coming here. So now they want to make the money that I'm buying. They calculating, oh, she spent all this? Yup. They came in here and stole shit. Down to some fucking cranberry juice. They snuck in my house and stole. My credit cards, they stop all my mail. They go in my mail. And UPS, and they not, all these things is not doing nothing about it. The cops, USPS, nothing. So that's why when I watch TV and I hear all this stuff going on with them, I ain't saying nothing. You made yourself lose the job because people on the job want to steal. People want to, steal people's packages. That's why it takes so long, because they so busy opening your packages to see what you got today. Yeah, I remember I'm watching TV, and she said, oh, her perfume looked like it's been used. Yeah, they did. It was used. The people sent it to you. The people in USPS opened it, sprayed something, or tried to pour something in a little... Yes. And then they repackaged it. Because they probably was trying to contemplate to steal it. Because that's what they do over here. Because they know that I'm getting stuff all the time. These craven ass crackheads and junkies over here. Yeah. So anyway, it's for all you cops who want to be cops and not who wants to be, gangsters. On Matthews Place in Brooklyn, every car in here is stolen. Every car in here. And Reyes sold it to all of them. Yep. All these cars. Her brother, Averine's brother live in New Jersey. So he's probably stealing the cars from there. All right? Also. So it's her brother and Reyes. They steal cars on the side. I mean, they're into other things. But I noticed, I'm like, I don't know. I'll be picking up on stuff. I'm sorry. Why I'm not telling the cops? Because I'm not going to keep trying to help them do their job. They don't want to hear me. They got a few bad apples, and they all running scared. They don't want to hear me. I'm not helping them do their job. Let them do their own job. Yeah, all these cars on here, on this block, is stolen. You hear me? Stolen vehicle. So if you know somebody who had their car stolen, let them look through my videos. They will see all the cars. Yeah, they got the nerve. They go on people's in front of people's houses and steal people's cars, and then want to scrape off the VIN numbers or rearrange whatever. And yeah, because they try to change my whole car, because I bought my brand new Benz. So Mr. Reyes got a key for my car now. So when I go in my car, I'm like, then little by little stuff start breaking in my car on the passenger side. I'm like, okay, I don't usually have passengers. It's just me. Why is my passenger side all fucked up? The window can't go down. The button's broken. Then my whatchamacallit seat is ripped. Why? First of all, I barely use my car. And why is my car? He was just changing parts and shit. Yeah. Yup. And then when I take it to the Benz dealership, they got people in the mob working there too. Because, the Gaudis, they into cars. That's their thing. You understand? So they, yeah. So anyway, they, child. You try to be a good citizen. They didn't try to have me locked up in the hospital. They tried to have me locked up in jail. All that. You understand? But it's not hard to figure out. I've been knew that, most of the cars on here was stolen cars. The cops don't want my help because they in on it. You understand? So if anybody else is watching this, if you missed a car and it look anything like any of these cars on this block, it's because it's stolen. This is where your car is at. Okay? This is where your car is at. They go in there and change the VIN number, scrape up a little, or scrape it so you can't trace it. Maybe change the color, whatever. They do something. Yeah, that's their thing. They into cars. Joey for cars on Instagram or Facebook or something like Joey for cars. Yeah, he be stealing people's cars. So my car's not on the block right now. But I keep trying to tell the cops. I keep trying to tell FBI. It's not only the drug thing. I'm not no stoolie. I grew up in the hood. But you're not gonna make money and then try to cock block me from making money. So if people say, "Oh, she's a snitch," no, because they cock blocking me from making money. So I'm a cock block them from making money. You understand? That's how the game goes. It's not that I'm a snitch. It's that what else I'm gonna do? I can't go beating up people every 5 minutes or trying to fight or whatever. I can't do that. So all I know is if you cut me off from making my bread, I'm going to cut you off from making your bread. They in the drug game. If I know somebody who gives them or sells them drugs, I'm like, don't sell him nothing because he don't like me. He's this and he's that. He rips off other drug dealers. I'm going to tell them to ruin their game. That's what I do. Yeah, you're not going to cock block me and I'm just going to sit there and take it. You're not going to steal my money and I'm going to sit there and take it. You're not going to steal my packages and I'm going to sit there. No, I'm not going to do that. To hell with the streets. To hell with... I don't care if who called me a snitch in that case. If that's snitching, taking care of me and my pockets, well, I'm a snitch then. Give me some cheese. Give me some cheese. For real. How am I supposed to defend myself? How? I'm a single woman by myself. You understand? So you want to threaten everybody in my family. I'm trying to run a business. You trying to cock block me with the business. You want to go through my mail like you the mailman. You want to stop all aspects of anything. You went on my job trying to make me lose my job and lose all my things. So what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to react? I'm supposed to just sit there and take it. Because no, there's a snitching code. So I don't have no way of taking care of myself but just sit there and watch them eat and make more and more money off of my shit that I work for. No, it's not going to happen. So if you want to call me a snitch, call me a snitch. I don't deal with the cops. I'm telling y'all, if you're missing a car, come on this block. You see your car. You see your car. Somebody done stole your car and brought it over here. Because all these cars... Because all the time I'm thinking, 2 years ago I came up with this summation. I'm like, these people be acting funny with the car business. They locking it behind a gate. Nobody got a VIN number. Some of them scraped. If it's a VIN number there, it's a replaced VIN number. something goes wrong with their car, it's automatically fixed. Because when something goes with the car, let me tell you a story. They was messing with my battery, right? But it was a Benz battery, so it couldn't be put in their car, and it couldn't be done, even though they tried. So they ran down my battery because my next door neighbor, he's into cars, so he ran down my battery when I was sleeping or when I wasn't here. He would go start up all his cars that he's fixing off my car. So my battery ran down. I barely drive my car. Stuff be going wrong with their car in a matter of minutes. I went to get a battery at AutoZone because my leg was broken, so I couldn't drive all the way to the Benz dealership. So I went to AutoZone, ordered a battery. The guy had the battery, but they got to know the guy in the battery shop in AutoZone. So what they did, they ordered a battery for their daughter car, and they recharged my battery, and told me that they gave me a new car. So I said, let me see the battery. He said, oh, I can't take it up, blah, 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 blah. So that's the shit they do. And they all giggle about it. They all laugh. It sounds funny. Yeah. Oh, damn. She paid for a battery. And oh, shit. Maybe I should try that. You understand? But I'm just telling you that to tell you what kind of people they are. They buy nothing. They steal everything. If a tire is blown, they go in the grocery department area, the little parking lot, look around to see who got a tire they need, and they go change it and put it on their car, and they out. That's how they do stuff. They don't buy shit up in here. None of them. None of them. The school teacher, none of them. None of them. You understand? So I'm not against the game, but you're not going to be making money off my ideas. You're not going to be making no money and holding me back. And of course, you're not going to be threatening my family. You're not going to do that. You're not going to have your family come visit and then you're going to tell me I can't have... Really? So I want to throw a party. Anybody want to come? I want to see this motherfucker do what he do. He want to fucking threaten me, telling me, oh, my son better not come on the block. I said, oh, that's why y'all so eager to find out who I'm talking to and watching my house all the time. Oh, okay. Because all of them got in a meeting to break my legs. Yes, they all part of it. That's why one by one they getting thrown out. But at night, like 6 o'clock or something, they come and act like they still living there. Now, for Matthews, she's on her way out. The judge gave her 3 months to move, so they pack in. But 2 Matthews and 8 Matthews and 7 Matthews, they supposed to be out of here already. They've been evicted. They've been foreclosed. They made a deal with the government to say, okay, I'll move, because the government was getting ready to press charges on them with all the grimy shit they was doing. They said, okay, if I move, you don't have to. So every night they come late at night and they act like they still live there, and they park up in the house like they still live here. So that's why I wasn't paying no attention to that guy across the street. Oh, what you doing in front of my house? What? Because you watching your drugs downstairs that you just stole from another drug dealer? Yeah, that's what he do. 2 Matthews. Because nobody's re-upping with him. He go rob somebody, probably on the block, or somebody he knows that sell drugs, and he go robs them. Then him and Reyes take turn watching the house. That's what they do. So they got drugs up in there, so now they got the mama up in there, you understand, to make it look legit. But yeah, she's watching the drugs. She just don't want nobody come up. If you're a real robber, you put on a mask and it's a stick up, son. I'm just telling you how they do up in Harlem, how they do up in the Bronx, how they do in Brownsville. I'm just telling you how they do it. Fuck all the grandma home and shit. We want our shit back. So anyway, yeah. This whole block, all their cars are stolen. Alright, so if you're part of whatever government that you on, people been reporting they cars stolen, check on this block too. Check on this block first thing if it's in the neighborhood. Yeah, go behind the gates by Jean. Go behind the gates by Alvarine. Go. Right by Reyes. Check. All them cars stolen. Stolen. You hear me? Stolen. Every last one of them. Stolen. All right. Later.